Blood clots take a life every 6 minutes, and it is the mission of the National Blood Clot Alliance to bring education, resources, and support to people at risk of blood clots and those caring for those with blood clots as well. And this morning, we want to welcome Lisa Lane to Daytime to discuss this widely unknown health crisis.
Yes,
Good morning.
sir. Good morning, Chris.
Yeah, you're taking part in a very special conference that is taking place here. Tell us about that conference that's going on.
Yes, sir. It is the 39th annual Emergency Medicine and Rescue Conference, taking place at the Holiday Inn over the next 3 days. And some of the people presenting there are, it blows my mind. But we got invited to come. And so as the what we call Thrombassador, which is an ambassador for the National Blood Clot Alliance for the state of Tennessee, I will gladly go and spread awareness. So
let's talk about some of the stats associated with blood clots. We got some of those we're going to put up on the screen right now. Look at that. I mean, there's some amazing numbers there.
Absolutely. And these numbers were last done by the Surgeon General right before 9/11. And so just like with everything, over time, numbers rise. And so this is the best estimate that we have.
Right.
But every 6 minutes, we lose an American to a blood clot or pulmonary embolism.
900,000 cases diagnosed each year.
Absolutely.
Now, all this resource, if you had yours, we'll have that up on our website later, that QR code, if you want to scan that with your phone. But also, the thing that the hope you take away from there, prevention. There are some tips for prevention.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think my first clot was a blessing and a curse, in that I knew what to do after that, and I think that's helped. But prevention, absolutely. Staying hydrated in the summer, in the summer months, so important. If you're driving or flying, making sure that you're getting up. Even if you're in a flight, you just walk to the bathroom, turn around and walk back. In a car, stop every 2 hours. Do your heel lifts in an airplane seat, compression stockings, and then following your doctor's advice. So.
And I know we just come out here, it's still really warm. Drinking plenty of water.
Absolutely.
Very, very important. So important. Yeah. And family history. You were telling me your story.
Yes.
And family history is a big part of your story.
Absolutely. I played high school and college basketball, never had any indication at all that there was one thing wrong with my health. And at 25, I was diagnosed with my first DVT, and then have had 16 DVTs, and then 4 years ago had a VT in my left ventricle, which resulted in 2 heart surgeries. That is because of a genetic disorder called factor V Leiden. It's the most common of the clotting disorders, which also makes it more easily understood and more easily detectable. So anytime that people can advocate for themselves, and if something just doesn't feel right, go
get checked.
Absolutely.
Better to take that time than to be sorry.
Yes.
Absolutely. Lisa, thank you for coming by.
Thank you so much,
Amazing
Chris.
information about, I think, like we said, an unknown disease.
It's really the biggest pandemic we've never heard of.
All right.
So.
We're going to give you some information right here, folks. It is that conference is coming to the Northeast Tennessee Emergency Medical and Rescue Conference. Get out your smartphone if you can and scan that. We will have that on WJHL.com on our daytime page. We got information up in the left-hand corner as well.